We all love a good book, don't we? Or actually, do we? There's no doubt there's plenty of amazing books aimed at children, but reading for pleasure in young people has never been lower. According to the National Literacy Trust, last year, just 1 in 3 children and young people said that they enjoyed reading in their free time, and just 1 in 5 said they read something daily, which is down 7% in 1 year alone. Today, I'm visiting a special event to celebrate World Book Day and to promote reading for pleasure. But it's not just in any old place, it's here at number 10 Downing Street. World Book Day takes place every March, and millions of us get dressed up and can exchange tokens for free books. It's all about getting kids reading and loving books. The pupils at this event today at Downing Street are getting the chance to meet some World Book Day authors and talk about books.
It feels amazing because I would actually never think I would be in the Prime Minister's house. Less children are reading because it's not interesting for them. Children these days are now on social media. Well, I like reading because I can get all the adventures in my head.
It helps me learn new stuff, like pronouncing new words. The stories inside the book make it more interesting. Try it out because you don't know how you're going to learn.
But not everyone is a lover of books. Reading rates for fun are at an all-time low, and according to World Book Day, around 500,000 children don't own a single book.
1, 2, how are you feeling? Feeling good?
You may have seen the rapper MC Grammer on Sky Kids. He's the World Book Day ambassador, and he wants to change that.
For me, I'm all about bringing the kids back to the books using music.
So why is it so important that young people do read?
First of all, it gives you words, and your words give you a voice to express yourself and be understood. Secondly, it broadens your understanding of the world, you step into other people's shoes, and the best bit for me is the connection. It kicks off conversation, connecting and bonding.
Hosting this event is the Secretary of State for Education, Bridget Phillipson. She's responsible for everything that goes on in English schools, including reading. So I want to find out what she plans to do to tackle this issue. Reading for pleasure in young people has reduced by 1/3 in the last 6 years, so that's a pretty worrying statistic. So why is that?
It is a really worrying statistic, I agree, and we do face a really big challenge. But I think reading opens up so many opportunities, the chance to explore new worlds.
But why have reading rates, decreased then? Because they've decreased by a significant amount.
There are lots and lots of distractions in the world, phones, social media. I do think as well adults have got a role to play in supporting their children to read, but also maybe in role modelling some of that too.
So what do you plan to do to improve reading rates at school?
We want to make sure that we're supporting teachers to teach this very well, and that's why events like World Book Day are so important.
When you were growing up, who was your favourite author?
I really loved all of the Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. They were so magical, they took you to another world. And then as I got older, I got more interested in detective novels. So I used to read quite a lot of Sherlock Holmes as I got a bit older.
The government recently announced a £2 million investment to improve reading and writing standards among pupils, with part of the funding to be spent on more training for teachers. We'll be keeping you up to date right here on FYI on whether the government's new plans do end up getting more of us loving books and improving our reading and writing in schools. Now I'm off to find myself a good book.